Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonny and welcome to Bonny Beauty Hub. Alright, so today I'm going to do something that I normally don't do. I don't review limited edition collections. This is a limited edition one, but I want to review it because the first collection was such a hit that they came out with a second collection with the same collab. So this is the Pat McGrath X Bridgerton collection part 2. So I don't have the part 1. I did not buy the part 1. I thought it's not that big a deal, but in fact it was a very big deal, so I told I should not miss it from the part 2. So I got it. Another thing, I want to apologize up front for my voice. I am recovering from a very bad cold. I have been very sick for the past 2 weeks, hence no videos on my channel for the past 2 weeks, and I apologize for that too. So I'm still recovering, but this has been sitting on my vanity for a very long time. I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna be very slow, but still I'm gonna review this for you. So I am very excited for this collection. I have the entire collection here. I don't have all the lipsticks, I have just 2 lipsticks. I bought 2 in each color because the packaging was different. They had 2 types of packaging, so from each packaging I bought 1, and I didn't buy the highlighter. I'm gonna place it here. I didn't buy the highlighter. I'll tell you later on why I didn't buy it. So first, let's go on with the eye, and that is the eye palette. The part 1, all the collection was the indigo blue sort of packaging. This is, the pattern is exactly the same, but the color, instead of indigo blue, it's mostly peachy, a beigey color. For some reason, I thought that these gold was proper gold and they would sparkle, but no, it's just a photo. The proper gold embossment is just here for Bridgerton. You can see that it shines. And the Pat McGrath. They could have done a little bit more because these all are expensive. These all are expensive. It is very cardboardy. It has, yeah, they could have done a little bit better with the packaging. It comes with a mirror, and these are the colors. This blue is actually a little bit brighter than how it is picking on the camera. So yeah, this is the collection. Let's do the most satisfying thing over here. I need time to breathe. I'm just gonna take off the plastic. Wow, wasn't that satisfying? All right, so here are the shades. Diamond Desire. So here are the shades. Diamond Desire, Regency Romance, Refinement, Forbidden Armor, which is so calling my name, Daring Dandy, another color that's so calling my name, and Forever Charmed. I don't have the first collection, otherwise I could have showed you the comparison, but you can find so many videos on YouTube where they're doing the comparison, and when I looked at the comparison, the shades are not that different. It's mostly focusing on the purpley pinky tones, and this is more, it has more of a blue in it. Sorry, I think this has more of a green in it, but in the first packaging it has more of a blue in it. Otherwise, it's almost the same. It's almost the same, but I like the way it is looking. So we're just gonna do a very quick eye look with these shades. All right, I know I look very weird, but I just tried to figure out what I wanted to do. I know what I want to do now. I try to use as many colors as possible. Yes, I tried to use the blue and the olive green in one eye look, and I think it came out fine. It might look complicated, but it is super easy. All you need is the right brushes. So I've just primed my eyelid with MAC Soft Ochre, and I've set it with a translucent powder. So now I'm taking a pencil brush. I've already dipped it into the color that I want, but it's a very broad pencil brush. It's not a narrow one, it's a broader one, and I've dipped it in the shade Forever Charmed, which is the dark plum color. So I'm taking this, tapping off the excess, and I'm going to place it on the inner quarter and outer quarter of my eye, and it's going to be in a very V-shaped. So from here it's going to go inside, and from here it's going to come inside. And this color is really pigmented. As I told you, it's very soft. This color doesn't, it looks like it has fallout, but it's actually not a lot of fallout. And I'm just placing it in a very V shape, and the outer 1/4 I'm doing it like this, bringing it in. So do you see it is like a V shape? I'm not going into the innermost corner because that we're going to keep it bright. So just except the innermost corner, we're going to do the inner 1/4 and the outer 1/4. I'm just taking it up to my crease. I'm not going to go over my crease. I know it looks very rough, but now what I'm going to do is when everything is blended out, it's going to go look good, I promise. So now I'm taking the blue, the icy blue color, and I'm patting it in the center of the eyelid. I'm patting it on my crease as well. So because I'm patting it with my finger, so when I put it, it's not placed exactly into the crease, it is slightly above the crease. So it looks a little bit messy, but that is what we actually want. So once this is done, you can take the brush without taking any excess product. You can just blend it into the blue so that it's not very sharp, it doesn't have sharp edges. It looks very blended out. And you can keep doing this process till the time you feel that both are placed properly and it looks very blended. Okay, so I've taken a very narrow blending brush and I'm taking the pinky color, the Regency Romance. I'm taking this shade, I'm taking very little, I'm touching it, barely I'm touching the shade, and I'm just gonna blend out the plummy color. So I'm not gonna blend it all over my crease. I'm only gonna blend the edges of the inner and the outer quarter where we have the plummy color. Alright, so now I think the placement of the plummy color and the blue color is done. So that is it. That is all that we had to do with the colors. Then I'm taking a small flat brush and I'm taking the shade Diamond's Desire. That's this color, Diamond's Desire. I'm taking it on this brush and I'm gonna use it on, I'm gonna use it on my eyebrow bone and the inner eye corner. Alright, so now that the main feature is done, let me just do my eyeliner, my lashes, my eye kohl, and I'll be right back. So now that my eyelashes, eyeliner is done, so finally we're going to use this golden green, this color which is Forbidden Armor. So I'm going to take a flat brush like this. I'm just going to dip it in the color a little bit, take off the excess, and I'm going to use it very close to my lash line, lower lash line over here. It's really pigmented, so it's not that difficult to use it on the lower lash line. And finally, I'm just going to drag it right below my eyeliner. Just like that. I love the way this eye look turned out. So that is it. I almost use all the colors. The quality of the shades are really good. The packaging, it looks very pretty. However, I feel the quality is not that good. This is a collector's edition. Only if you are a makeup collector, get this. Or else if you want to get an eyeshadow palette from Pat McGrath that you want to actually use it, the Mothership palette is the best. I did the Rose Divine, or I'll link the one that's my favorite. I'll link it in the description box below. You can check it out. She has beautiful palettes, but I'll link my favorite down so that you don't get confused, and I have a review on it as well. So yeah, the eyeshadow is good, but it's not my favorite. Even if you're a collector, I think you don't need the Bridgerton one and two both. Just one of them is more than enough because they don't have a lot of difference. So yeah, I love the way my eye look came out. I like the way it is. I love the formulation. I love the pigmentation. I love the eyeshadows itself, but I don't feel that it is worth the buck because it is very similar to part 1 and is not as good as the Mothership palette. I would still go for the Mothership palette. Alright, so next is my most favorite item. This is the main item that I wanted to buy. It is bulky. It is so bulky. However, this is their face palette. I don't think they've had these type of blushes before. They've had highlights, but they haven't had this marble type highlight before, and they've never had these baked gelato type of blushes before. They have their matte blushes. I think they have matte blushes with a little bit of golden sparkles in them as well, if I'm not wrong. They do have highlighters. However, this formulation is the very first. Because it's a collector's edition, it's very bulky. I don't like, I like the way it looks, but I don't like the packaging itself. It feels very, did I dig my nail into it? Okay, I did dig my nail into it, but it hasn't made a mark away. Okay. See, that is what, it is so close to the edges that even if you want to hold it, by mistake, your fingers or your nails would dig into the product. So the packaging, I'm not a very big fan, but the product itself, I want to be a fan because I'm super excited and I want to give it a try. First, let us see the swatches. It doesn't feel very soft, but this is the golden color. It has gold and silver in it. Wow, that is not as pigmented as I thought, because in the finger it was looking very pigmented, but it's very sheer. So for a highlighter, it's good, but yeah, I don't know. So let's go with this bubblegum pink. This is the bubblegum pink. It looks so pretty. Let me go down. Wow, that is good pigmentation. I'm gonna take the plummy color. Wow, this looks very similar to one of the eyeshadow colors. Wow, that is also pigmented. And then this is the peachy color. I am loving this color. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. Wow, I love the colors of the blushes. I really love the color of the blushes. So we're going to try all these colors. So first I'm going to take the peachy color, because we're going to try everyone. We have to very strategically place them. So I'm going to take just one swipe of, this is the plummy color. So I'm going to take off the excess and just going to go on the high point of my cheek. Wow. Do you see that? That is pigmented. Wow. And it's easily blending out as well. Wow. The blush is not disappointing me. So I have another brush. Now I'm going to take the Barbie pink, just one, and see, it's picking up a lot of product. That it is doing. And I'm going to go the front. I do see a difference. This brings a little bit of cool tone to it. This is more a neutral, but this has coolness to it. Oh my god, I'm loving it. Loving it. All right, so let me pick another brush. I have a fresh brush. I'm taking the peachy color. See, it's picking up a lot of product. It is picking up a lot of product. It does have fallout too. And this, I'm just gonna go over here. Wow, wow, wow. I always love a very peachy color, because anything that brings warmth to my skin, I love it. But this peachy color is not going so very well with my eye look, but this is going amazing. But wow, this palette is not disappointing me. This is my most favorite one. It is a collector's edition. I want to stress on that more and more. So this is not something that you can use for traveling, or you keep it in your daily makeup items, but you'll have to keep it at home or to vanity. This is not something that you can travel with, because these, I feel they'll just fall off, they'll break. I wish they come out with individual pans of these, because I would love to have these blushes in my Z palette when I travel, because they are beautiful, they're amazing. I want them to come with more colors. I'm happy with these 3 colors as well, but I want them to come with more colors, and I want them to come with individual pans, because it's beautiful. Oh my god. All right, so let's move on to the lipsticks. So I bought 2 lipsticks. I don't remember the colors, but I know they came with 2 packaging for lipsticks. One was the bluish blue color packaging, and one was the peachy color packaging. So I bought one from each packaging. So this is the peachy color, and this is a new formulation. So this is a satin formulation, and this is a little less expensive than the normal lipsticks. I think the normal lipsticks is for $36 or $38, and this is only for $28. The ounce is a little bit lesser, but I think that doesn't matter, because we never finish up a full lipstick. And this is in the shade Negligee. So this is Negligee. So let's see how Negligee is. So this is like a dusty rose. So this will go really well with my entire look put together, but let's see what the other color is as well. So this is the purple, the bluish color. Look how cute the packaging is. Oh my god. And this is in veiled rose, and oh, this looks very much similar. Okay, so this has a little bit cooler undertone. So this is veiled rose and this is negligee. I thought one of these is a little bit peachy. I think this was the peachy one, but it looks more like a dusty rose, and this looks more of a blue undertone to it. So I don't want to go with the blue undertone because already it's too pinky. This is too much makeup for me. I don't use this much makeup. So the formulation is absolutely new. Satin formulation. We've tried their balmy formulation. We've tried her matte, super matte formulation, which is beautiful. I would not call it matte. I would call it velvet because it is so smooth and hydrating on the lips. So I love a very good satin lipstick because in the MAC Cosmetics lipsticks, satin texture is my favorite texture out of all of the lipsticks. So, wow. I love the pigmentation. Wow. I love the pigment. I love the color. It feels super comfortable. Wow. It gives a little bit of glossiness. For a satin lipstick, I want it to stay a little bit thicker on the lip. Like, I don't want to feel it moving around like a balm. Right now, I feel it moving around like a balm. I hope that it settles down in a little bit. But as of now, it is super hydrating. It feels super nice on my lips. The packaging is amazing. The packaging is top notch. I think the lipsticks are a hit. It is a completely different formulation. It feels so good. It looks so pretty on my lips. It completely ties in with the entire makeup look, and I love the way it is looking. So there is one more product. Wait. Alright, so the final product is the highlighting powder, which is the body highlighting powder. I think in their previous collection also they came out with this, but I haven't tried this before. This I could not find it online because it was completely sold out. This, I don't know if I'm going to try it out now because I'm wearing a lot of clothes. You need to wear very less clothes if you want to wear this on your body. But let me just try. We can at least give it a try and see how it feels. So this is the color. This is how it looks. It looks like a rosy gold. And this is Skintillating Diamond Body Shimmer and Highlighting Body Powder. I don't think it has a color. Okay, so this is Pale Moon. So this is in the color Pale Moon. Wow. It feels like a highlighter. I wanted to say it feels very soft, but a highlighter doesn't feel that soft, at least a powdered highlighter. And this is also sheen. Wow. So it is not super pigmented, which is okay at least for a body highlighter, but look at it. Can you see the glow over here? I've just dusted it over my hand. I think this is something that you can mix it with your lotion, with your body lotion, and you can use it on your body. You can also mix it into your setting spray and you can use it. There are so many ways you can use it, and we're just gonna blend this into my hand and see. Wow. That is blending so easily. And can you see the glow? Oh my god. Let me see if I can try to use this on top of the other highlighter that I have. There's so much highlight in my blush. I also have another highlighter, and let's see if this works too. Oh wow. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is packing a punch. Wow. Oh my god. Am I gonna look like a golden goddess, or am I gonna look like a greasy doll? You can see me right now. You can tell me in the comment section below how I look. Do I look like a greasy doll, or do I look like a golden goddess? I hope it's a golden goddess, but I am loving all the glow that this collection is giving me. Oh my god, it's totally worth it. This has a little bit of fragrance to it. Wow, I like it. The fragrance, I think it smells a little bit like powder, like grandma's powder, like, yeah, childhood memories. Yeah, very little fragrance. And I'm loving it. I'm not mad about it. Wow, that is nice. That is an added touch to this. Oh my god. I love the glow. Wow. I love the collection. I think I started with the most disappointing item, the eyeshadow palette. I didn't like it that much, but I'm overwhelmed with all the other products. I love the blush palette with the highlighter. I love the body highlighter. I am loving the lipstick formulation and the colors, and I love the way this look turned out. I love it. I love it. This collection is for you only if you are a collector, a makeup collector. Otherwise, if you want to just get 1 or 2 items from this is a total go, because if they are not coming out with this formulation in the future, I think this you have to have in your collection. This is so beautiful. I was most excited for this. It's worth the wait. It is amazing. It totally did not disappoint me. And I'm loving the lipstick as well. The lipstick formulation is super cool. I think for the summers, it's really well. For the winters, this would have worked amazing, but I think we can get away with using this in the summers as well. So yeah, that is it from my side. Thank you very much. Okay, so I wanted to talk about the highlighter. There is another highlighter that came with the collection. I did not buy it because it is pure yellow gold, and that is a color that I would not use as a highlighter, obviously, on my face. And it's not a color that I want to use on my eyelid as well, because I already have this olive green eyeshadow in this palette. So when I walked into Sephora, I did try a swatch of both of them together, and they look completely different. I would not say they look very similar, sort of similar in the pan. However, when you swatch it, it looks completely different. But this is pure yellow gold, and that is not a color that I will use as a highlighter anywhere on my face. And I already have something similar to it as an eyeshadow, so I did not give it a try. I did not buy it. Everything, I am using my own hard-earned money to buy every collection to review it for you. So yeah, I apologize if I didn't buy the other one and give it a try, but I have the swatches and that is what I feel about it. So yeah, that is it from my side. If you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.